Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing you to a binder collection video. A little bit scuffed, maybe, which I can only apologize for because of the fact that I am getting used to this OBS bot camera. It's the Meet SE, like their recent release. I was going to go for like the whatever 2 thing it was, but I saw a lot of issues and problems with it. The color range seems fine. I just don't know. I feel like there's just some brightness and some inconsistencies that I'm just going to have to sort out. But anyway, today is my birthday as well. So I just thought, just have to get it out the way. I'm not really going to be doing anything or much, which is probably depressing to some people. Yeah, my nephew's not well. So that's life in the end, you know. It's nothing that I get, that I'm upset over or anything, because it is what it is. When you're going towards like late 20s, you just, or for me personally, I just stop caring. So, yeah, regardless, let's get straight into this. We also have this to open up, which is some cards. I'm going to try the angles and such. We'll see if it works, but I'll tweak it and work on it. And yeah, let me know what your favourite cards maybe in your collection are. Whether or not you've got a binder or whether you've got like a top loader binder or what sort of thing you have. I've got many other things to like go through at points in time for collections, but there'll be a longer time frame because of the fact that I'll go through them in chunks and then go through them like all together. But yeah, okay, so like I said, I apologize if anything is blurry, bad, anything whatsoever. In the end, I am trying my best with this. As you see, it's very scuffed, very all over the place. I don't even know how this webcam works. Somehow you can use your hands to make it zoom, and I've just done that. I don't know how. I really don't. So yeah, we're just going to start off with this that has arrived, which will be going into my collection in the end. So I apologize for the lighting if anything's like bad. There you go. So hopefully that now resolves it and you can read who it's from and such. But yeah, so the cards that are in here, that doesn't feel safe in any way, shape or form to have sent them like this. But we go with it. That does not look safe at all. Anyway, let me know if this camera's fine or not. I'm still not well, so if my voice goes, it goes, that's just it at the end of the day. So is this how it's been packaged, with this just one of the cards just on the edge like that? Is that actually a thing? I'd actually be shocked because this place has sent me, like, I've ordered like a number of things from them and they've never sent anything. No, it's just a spare card. Okay, that's fine. So how am I meant to do it? There you go. Just a spare card. Okay. Kind of worried me for a second there. Kind of worried me, I'm not going to lie. That was a little bit stressful. So, these are actually the cards on the inside. God, sorry, this angle. There's one. So these are obviously the flagship battle. So, there you go. It's the Japanese, obviously. Yeah, I've just been slowly picking these up. I only really want the flagship battle, like the Japanese ones, that go up to like a certain price point, which is about $100 or $120. I don't really want anything past that because it's just too expensive and I don't see a point in me doing so. I'd rather have 10 cards that would have cost me, say, like 200 or 250 together than one card that's that price point. But yeah, I think they're both very cool. Obviously there is an alternate version, but it's like 4 times the price. So yeah, anyway, move these out the way. Hibari, probably butchered that, and obviously Kobe. So yeah, his alt version is a different like punch image, but it's just so expensive, and oh, I've just smeared something on that. So, okay, so one thing I didn't think about was the reflections and such when trying to do something like this. So that is on me, so I'm going to have to do my best to basically like hold this at an angle in order to avoid them, because obviously lighting and such is going to cause a problem with that. So I'm basically going to be doing this, and you're basically going to see like a reflection of like my microphone and such, which I can only apologize for, and we'll just do our best. So what I'm going to do for the time being is just slide Kobe and Hibari, or Hibari straight in to here, like such, and they are reflecting as it. Right, we're just gonna have to go with it. I apologize. This is as good as it's gonna get. This is really irritating, especially since I've just got this. I literally set a tripod up for like an overview look, and it was just full white. Like this was just reflecting. So, you know, it's just one of those things. So card wise here, let's just go through it. So top left is going to be a Dick Van Dyke Topps flashback card. It's a Mary Poppins. It's signed by Dick Van Dyke. It's not the cleanest signature. There was one that had a really nice signature, and I just didn't get it. And that's probably been over a year now that I've had it and kept it. But yeah, I wanted it and I thought it was cool. This is one of the hand drawings of the Women of Marvel like sketch ones. Yeah, I don't really remember where I got it, but it's a hand drawn piece. So at the end of the day, why not? Like, yeah, it's really cool in the end. So next that we just have a Dragon Ball Alt Art card, SR Alt Art, which is just Bulma and Goku. Yeah, pretty simple. Obviously it's Son Goku, you have to be specific. Then we have the 1 year anniversary stamped Luffy card. No one really wanted these. It was like £5-6, maybe £4-5, and now all of a sudden it's like 15 to 20 and just going up and up. I don't know whether scalpers have got to it or what have you, but yeah. Then we've just got the Jump magazine Luffy, that the English versions are horrendous price points. We've then got the flagship Battle Zoro, and then obviously the 2 new ones. Yeah, again, can only apologise for anything looking a bit off. Are the colours off, or is that me? Do you see what I'm on about? There's like some weird colour going on there. Like here, I don't know whether it's me or what. I am noticing some off colours, but yeah, that moves. So anyway, going on to the second page, we've got a Judge Boa that yet again for some reason is going up in price. I don't know why. We've then got the like celebration boxes or whatever they were called. They were released in 2023 at Christmas, and you could get like a couple of cards in them. So basically, yeah, I've got the Law, I've got the Burr Hancock, and I've got the Uta. Next to that, we have a Jump Shonen exclusive Burr Hancock as well. We then have OP07 Alt Art Law. We then go down to, you know, the obvious sad scene. I love you scene. Corazon, depressing. OP01 Zoro. I've only opened like a couple of packs of OP01. I didn't get a booster box in the end, mainly because I was just a bit too lazy to go down to Brighton, and that's on me. So yeah, yet again a Jump exclusive for a Don. This time another Don. Yeah, which just Garp and Luffy. Next to that, I opened PRB01. Is it? I believe. Yeah. And I also opened, you know, other things. So we've got 2 SECs of Yamato, and then we've got the PRBs. Literally, I got them for the lowest retail I think I've got boxes for. Opened them and then saw like during this year that they were like 3 times the price, 4 times. Now they're like £500-600, and it's horrendous. We've got OPO5, Eustace Kid, and then we've got Barrier. Yet again, you know, I don't really have much from the PRB left, because I got rid of a load of the cards because I didn't really need them or want them, because I was just buying more boxes with, you know, like selling the cards that I didn't really want to keep, because I sent a load off to be graded. I could have kept a load of cards, but I just sent a load to be graded and then just kept others and bought boxes as a result. So next page, we've just got Sabo, SEC, Momonosuke, probably butchered his name, but you know, is what it is. Alt Art, Kiros Alt Art, which all of them have crashed in price. We've then got the 4 cards from the recent, you know, the special like promotional or whatever they're called. We just get Zoro, Luffy, Perona, and Mihawk. And then we've got Silver's Rayleigh, Secret Rare. I've got one graded that got a horrendous grade, so yeah. Next to that, we've just got Luffy. Then we move on to more of the different stuff that most people probably don't collect, but I do, because I have a couple of them graded, and I was fortunate enough to get a brand new box and opened it. So these are the Harry Potter stickers from Philosopher's Stone, obviously being the first Harry Potter film. Now I'm missing a couple of them, and I do have duplicates of a couple of them as well, but obviously we've got Harry, Hermione and Ron, which is the main trio that you want to get. We've got Dumbledore being the first Dumbledore, Snape, Hagrid, Professor Quirrell, and then when Hagrid, Quirrell and Harry meet Snape yet again. A couple of them have like nicks and marks and things, which would then give them different gradings. From the same thing, I've then obviously got the Snape, the Harry like full, the Harry full again, Ron, Hermione, Hermione again, Malfoy. Hermione has a couple of print marks on them, and a couple of them do as well, which would definitely affect them if I got them graded, which I'd love to at some point in time, but it's such like a massive quantity that it would probably cost a fair amount in the end. And I'd expect like there'd probably be 1 or 2, maybe 3 10s at a push, but majority would probably get like 6 to 9, I would say. But yeah, on to the next page, we've obviously got another Malfoy, a Hagrid, a Professor McGonagall, another McGonagall. I can't think of his name, but he's played by Warwick Davis, the Professor. I can't think of your name, I'm so sorry. But yeah, he's played by Warwick Davis, which is pretty cool, I can't lie. Then got Hedwig, we've got the Philosopher's Stone, obviously. You go on to the next page and you've got the, logos in the end for Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Hufflepuff. I didn't get the other one, obviously. And then you've got the not so rare things, because this is where the rarity drops down of just, letters, glasses, luggage and such, wand, money, glasses and same sort of thing. I've then just got a couple of tops, cards of Dumbledore. I bought a load of Dumbledores, not a ton, like 3 or 4 at one point, and then he passed away, obviously the more recent, not the original, and then I just thought I wanted to add a couple more cards to my collection anyway, so I just picked up a couple more, not worth anything, but they're just cards at the end of the day. Next to that, we then have my Demon Slayer glass cards. You may or may not have seen these. I yet again apologise for the glare and everything. It is what it is in the end. So yeah, you might or might not have seen these Demon Slayer cards. I don't know, you might have, but the boxes are so expensive now that it's just like no one's really opening them, I don't think. But these are just the stained glass ones. I don't believe this is the full set. I think this is almost the full set. I think there are 1 or 2 other cards to it, but myself and my friend from Scotland, or in Scotland, we wanted boxes to open, so ordered them. It probably came out for 3 boxes to like, I want to say like 150 or 160 pounds, but now 1 box costs you that alone. So yeah. Next that we've then got miscellaneous, which is just going to be a couple of Pokemon, Gyarados, which obviously comes from a certain set, which is extremely expensive. I had one of the sleeved packs, which are like $60-70. I didn't know what it was worth. I was told to open it, so I did, and I got him VMAX. I shouldn't have opened it. That's on me. Pikachu Worlds 2024, I believe this is. Yeah, 2024. So yeah, and then we've got the Lucario V-Star. I love Lucario, one of my favourite Pokemon. So yeah, and then we've just got another pulled card. We've then got Magic the Gathering. I really just wanted this card because I thought it was hilarious. It's the foil version. It's not worth anything crazy, but yeah, it's just funny at the end of the day. We've then got a Tampa Bay Rays Aubrey Huff card, limited edition 21. I've got a lot of Tampa Bay Rays cards in the end and things, so yeah. Then got 2 promos, which is Vegeta and a Yu-Gi-Oh card, which came with Jump Shonen yet again. On to the next page, we've got some more One Piece. So we've just got a Boa Hancock, we've got a Boa Hancock Don, a Rayleigh Don, 3 Kaido SECs, so you can tell what I opened the most of, which was OPO5. We've then got recently, I just picked up because it was really cheap, and I thought it's such good artwork for Soga King. Just the SEC basic, I thought, like realistically, it's insanely good artwork for the price point that it's at, and it doesn't make sense why it's so cheap. But yeah, we've then got They Believe in Me Don, which I think is just a really nice Don card in the end. So yeah, next to that we've got some Frieren cards. I'm still waiting on a box from the original release of this. I got 4 of the starter decks to see if I could hit one of like the signed cards or something, and I couldn't. It's just one of those things. But you know, they still haven't sent out my actual box, which is very disappointing, because now it's like 3 or 4 times retail, which is horrendous. So, but anyway, yeah, we've got those, and then we've just got the rarest cards that I got from them. Funnily enough, or for some reason, they're like 30 to 60 a card, and they're awful. They're like not even close to like decent rarity. But I guess with them being like hollows and such, and they've got like an edge to them, I don't know if you can see it, maybe on Frieren, if I get her out, you'll see that she's got like, yeah, you see that, like gleam and such, and all that, there. So yeah, because of that, she's literally worth like $60, or like £45, which is baffling, to be honest. But I wish I got some of the boxes from places that were actually going to ship them. It's just my luck in the end. Then we go on to more Frieren. This is Japanese. I opened a Japanese box. These were what I got out of them. Japanese hits are not as good as English hits, but they're still worth something at the end of the day. But I really wanted one of the signed cards because I really love Frieren. I think it's a really good series. But yeah, and for the last page, we've just got the recent, obviously, 3rd anniversary treasure campaign cards, where I got the 6 of them, and then we've just got 3 Luffys, being the red purple leader, the OPO 7 SR, and then one of the like campaign whatever boxes. I opened like 3 or 4 of them as well. For some reason they're starting to go up in price. They were literally like 50p a card, and now they're like £9-10 a card. So we're going back. But yeah, that is everything in the end. That is going to cover my my collection, or my binder collection. I apologize for it being so scuffed. I really do. But yeah, I apologise for it being slightly scuffed and a bit all over the place. But hopefully that just gives you a little insight into the cards that I have in my collection. It's nothing overly expensive or crazy. It's just, they're just cards in the end that I have that I like from series, from films and such. And yeah, I've got so many boxes full of like SRs, you know, rares, this, that and the other, and just random cards in general, that I don't really keep track of all of them, but I just put the ones that I like the most in here, and that's that. I think that's all that you need when it comes to these sorts of things. But yeah, that is going to cover it from me. So I do apologise if there's anything off with like lighting, colours and such. I'll see whether or not this is fine. I don't know. I'll have to see how it is for other videos, or when I edit it and such, whether or not it picks up. But it definitely looks like just this colour here, it's got like a spectrum to it. It's not like fully flushed out, but maybe that's just my eyes discerning it. I don't know. But anyway, that's going to cover it. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say, but thank you for watching. I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.